Hey you! You're watching a clip from the DynamiteGizmo podcast. This is not the full episode, but if you want to see the full episode, make sure to click the link in the description. And remember, like, comment, subscribe. Do it now! Here's the clip. Let's jump over to this screen here. I'm so fucking hungry too. I'm so fucking bored with you. I have to create some shit. Watch me create some circles, shall we? We need some circles. I like Jewish prostitutes. How about you? I like Jewish prostitutes. I like Jewish prostitutes. How about you? I like Jewish prostitutes. Oops. I don't want it to be stroked. Don't stroke. Okay, we're going to go copy, paste. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right there. I like Jewish prostitutes. I like Jewish prostitutes. What are these little circles, you say? Well, they're used to vote. This is what I use to vote. I put a little circle over the vote option so you know what I picked. Huh? I should have done this already, but I had a lot of shit to do, including get my video essay up and ready to go, because it needs to be up hopefully tonight. That'd be great. Okay, let's run through these quick. Okay, I gotta pull up because I already have my predictions made. Okay, here we go. So, cock in the shitter, fucking a tit, vagina. Okay, yeah, we're good. Fuck, dude, I should have prepared. Don't mind me, I'm just messing around with some settings here. Don't mind me. Here we go. Okay, that's nice. Okay. All right, we're ready. First fight of the night, we've got two lovely ladies. Can you see that? Can you see that, lovely ladies? Nora Cornall versus Haley Cowan. All right. Nora is 8-2-0. She has 2 wins and 1 loss in the UFC. Her counterpart has 0 wins and 1 loss in the UFC. This girl, she won the Contender Series in August of 2022. She was supposed to have 4 fights between February 2023 and May of 2025, and every single one of them was canceled. But the one fight that wasn't canceled, she lost. So because of this reason, I'm voting for this chick. We're moving on to the next fight. We've got Teresian Gore, also known as Mr. Vicious, versus Matuto. Marco Tulio. Gore, 2 wins, 2 losses in the UFC. He's had a performance of the night bonus. Lost to Brian Battle and Cody Brundage. Both decent guys. He's currently on a 2-fight win streak. Marco, he has 1 win, 0 losses in the UFC. But overall, he's currently on a 9-fight MMA win streak. I'm going to go for Matutu on this one. Next up, who do we got? This Chinese fella, his name is Sumu Daerji. Okay? He's one of those Chinese guys that only has 1 name. No last name, no first name, just a name. Versus Mitch Raposo. The Tibetan Eagle is 3 wins, 4 losses in the UFC. He's had a performance of the night and fight of the night bonus. Currently on a 3-fight losing streak. Mitch, on the other hand, 0 wins, 1 loss in the UFC. He hadn't defended the Cage Titans amateur belt, the Ammo Fight League amateur belt, a CES belt, and had the Cage Titans pro belt. So if we look at this, the accolades are a little more in favor of this motherfucker. So I'm going to go for Raposo. Next up, we've got Syracuse Dumas versus Michael Olek Sedge. Don't know how to say your name, dude. Get a better name. How about that? Dumas, 3 wins, 2 losses in the UFC. He's on a 1-fight win streak. He does have a win over Cody Brundage, unlike Mr. Vicious over here. And he's had and defended multiple amateur belts. Okay? Now, Michael, or what is that his name, Michael? Yeah, Mike Al. 7 wins, 7 losses in the UFC. He's on a 3-fight losing streak, which is okay. Now, he has a win over Cody Brundage, unlike the Reaper. But I should say this guy's 3-fight losing streak comes from Shara Magomedov, Kevin Holland, and Michelle Pereira. 2 fucking dominant fighters in the middleweight division. So you kind of give him the what's the term? Benefit of the doubt. Okay, he's been in the UFC since 2017. He's won multiple Performance of the Night and Fight of the Night bonuses, and he is a 3-time title. He's a 3-time defense. He's defended the. I'm gonna fucking shit. He's defended the title 3 times. Not the UFC title, the Thunderstruck Fight League belt. He's defended it 3 times. I wrote it so weird on my notes. Didn't turn out. So I'm voting for the fucking Allah Sika Chika Ticket guy. Okay? We're moving on. Darren Elkins versus Julian Erosa. Okay? Look at him. He calls himself the Damage. It's because his eyes are wonky. He's damaged himself. He's 19-10-0 in the UFC. He's on a 2-fight win streak. He's 40 years old. Multiple Performance and Fight of the Night bonuses. He's been in the UFC since 2010. He's a veteran, as they would say. And he's fighting against Julian Erosa, who is 8-7-0 in the UFC. He's on a 2-fight win streak, the same as the Damage. He's 35 years old. He's 5 years younger. 1 Performance of the Night and 1 Fight of the Night. He's won the Cage Sport title multiple times. I think I'm going to go for him just because he's slightly younger. He is the favorite as well. But who knows on this one. Next up, this one I'm looking forward to as well. Chase Hooper has been dominating so far. He just retired Gueda, and he might retire Miller as well. They're feeding him all the old fuckers, and he looks like a kid, but he's beating them. So Jim Miller is the definition of a UFC OG. He's been in the game forever, all right? And he's known for the fact that he's been on UFC 100, 200, and 300, okay? His record in the UFC is 27 wins, 17 losses. And that's not to say his overall record is 38 wins, 18 losses. Pretty crazy. Currently, he's on a 1-fight win streak. He's 41 years old. Multiple Performance of the Night and Fight of the Night bonuses. He's had a few other belts in different organizations, but he's never, ever had or even fought for the UFC title, which is so crazy to me. So Chase Hooper, 7-3-0 in the UFC. Currently, he's on a 2-fight win streak. He's only 25 years old, but he looks like he's fucking 13. And he's on a veteran killing spree. So, and he's had multiple belts in other organizations, but I think he's going to, unfortunately, and Jim Miller. And this might be Jim Miller's retirement. Who knows? Next up, we got another wonky-eyed victim. But it's two females this time. So Yan Xiaonan. Don't know how to say it. She's against Verna Jandiroba, okay? Classic. This girl's she's doing good stuff, okay? The Asian woman, she's 9-3-0 in the UFC. She's on a 1-fight win streak. She's had a performance of the night bonus. Her counterpart is 7-3-0, so they have a pretty close record in the UFC. She's a fucking submission artist. She can tangle you up into twister without you even blinking an eye. She's on a 4-fight win streak, 2 performance of the night bonuses. She's had other belts in other organizations. She's number 3 ranked. This girl is number 1 ranked, but I'm going for the Brazilian. Next up, we've got Dan Ige, who fought against Diego Lopez on 4 hours' notice, as we said, against Sean Woodson. Sean Woodson has the body of a stick figure. Dan Ige, 10-8-0 in the UFC. He's on a 2-fight losing streak. He lost to Diego Lopez on a 4 hours notice. 3 performance of the night bonus. And he's had other belts in other organizations. Sean Woodson, 7-1-1 in the UFC. And he's on a 6-fight win streak. He's not ranked. Dan Ige is. But I think the sniper's going to... I think he's going to take out Dan Ige. I would actually prefer it if Dan Ige won, but I think Sean Woodson's going to win. Now we're on the main card. Fucking banger after banger after banger. Nikita Krylov versus Dominic Reyes. Some would say that Dominic Reyes should have won the title against John Jones, but it never happened. John won by decision. Anyway, Krylov, 11-7-0 in the UFC. He's on a 3-fight win streak. And he has a win over Alexander Gustafsson, which is pretty fucking awesome. He's had the AMC belt, and he's had another organization belt. Dominic Reyes, 8-4-0 in the UFC. He's on a 2-fight win streak. 2 of those wins were to Anthony Smith and Dustin Jacoby. 2 performance of the nights, 1 fight of the night bonus. For this one, I think Krylov's going to take it, the Ukrainian boy. Now, we already know about Bryce and Lord Silva. I don't need to go over their accolades because we already did, and you know I'm going for Bryce. Okay, Yair, Patricio Pitbull. Yair is 10-4-0 in the UFC, 32 years old, 2-fight losing streak. He's had the interim title, lost it to Volkanovski. He's had many performance of the night and fight of the night bonuses. Patricio Pitbull, this is his UFC debut. His record in Bellator was 26-6-0. His overall fight record is 36-7-0. He's 37 years old, so he's getting up there in age. And like I said, he was a Bellator legend, fantastic fighter. I want him to win. I want him to win, but I'm voting for Yair. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Whoopsies. Co-main event. We already know. Chandler versus Patty. Okay, Chandler is 2-4-0 in the UFC. God damn. He's 38 years old. 38 years old. He's on a 2-fight losing streak. But here's the kicker. 5 of his 6 fights in the UFC were either performance of the night or fight of the night. Like I said, he can entertain. And he's had the Bellator belt multiple times. Patty is 6-0-0 in the UFC. He's undefeated. 4 of his 6 fights were performance of the night. He's also had the Cage Warriors belt and defended it on multiple occasions. I think Patty's going to cream Iron Michael Chandler, and it won't be long before we see Patty fight for the title. Is he going to get it because he's in lightweight? Who knows? It depends if Islam's still at the top. Main event, you already know. I'm going for Diego Lopes. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's everything Well, there's still so much more I could have talked about for this card. But I don't like to keep the podcast too long. It's already an hour and 11 minutes. We don't need to go any longer than that. We don't need to go any longer than that, big boy. Big boy. So make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share the video, all that stuff. You crazy bastard. Because like I said, I have a video essay that I've been working really fucking hard on coming out hopefully tonight, if not tomorrow, and at the latest it'll be uploaded by Friday because I have no choice. It has to be uploaded. Whoops. And anyway, that's it. Bye. Oh shit.
Tap here to watch the full episode of the Dynamite Gizmo podcast.